William I, Count of Holland from 1203 to 1222. He was the younger son of Floris III and Ada of Huntingdon. Life. William was raised in Scotland. He started a revolt against his brother, Dirk VII, and became Count in Friesland after reconciliation. Friesland was considered as a part of Holland by the Counts of Holland. His niece, Ada, Countess of Holland, inherited Holland in 1203, but William couldn't accept this. After a civil war, which lasted for several years, William won the war. Ada and her husband, Louis II, were supported by the Bishop of Liege and Bishop of Utrecht, and the Count of Flanders. William was supported by the Duke of Brabant and by the majority of the Hollanders. Emperor Otto IV acknowledged him as Count of Holland in 1203, because he was a supporter of the Welfs. He and many others changed allegiance to Emperor Frederick II after the Battle of Bouvines in 1214. He took part in a French expedition against King John of England. The Pope excommunicated him for this. Possibly because of this, William then became a fervent crusader. He campaigned in Prussia and joined in the conquest of Alcázar de Sal. In Europe, he came to be called William the Crazy for his chivalric and reckless behavior in battle. William conquered the city of Damietta during the Fifth Crusade. Evolution of the county. There were great changes in the landscape of Holland in the end of the 12th and during the 13th century. Many colonists bought land to turn the swamps into polders. Most of the swamps had been sold, and irrigation had started during the reign of William. Huge infrastructural works were done. The island called Groot Waard was enclosed with dikes all around, and a dam was built at Spoor End Dam. New governmental bodies were created, the so-called water boards, which were charged with the task of protecting the polders against ever-present threat of flooding. Count William granted city rights to Geertruidenberg in 1213, to Dordrecht in 1217, to Middelburg in 1220, and perhaps also to Leiden. In this way he gave an impulse to trade. Family. Count William was married twice. First, he was married in 1197 at Stavoren to Adelaide of Gelders, daughter of Otto I, Count of Gelders, and Richard of Bavaria. They had the following children: Floris IV, Count of Holland; Otto, Regent of Holland in 1238 to 1239, Bishop of Utrecht; William, Regent of Holland in 1234 to 1238. Richard dies. Ada, Abbess at Rainsburg 1239. Adelaide died on the 12th of February 1218 while William was away on crusade. It was Count William that introduced his son, Count Floris IV, to Marie of Brabant, daughter of Henry I, Duke of Brabant, and Maud of Boulogne and Alsace, whom Floris quickly married. Ancestors.